Hello everybody, this is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com. Welcome to this 30-minute practice. So we're going to do a class that's focusing on longevity, agility, which is part of what we need to live longer, a better quality of life. But also this class is going to be really targeting the circulatory system. So we're going to get our heart rates up a little bit. We're going to be pausing every so often to notice how the body is experiencing the movement, the breathing and the movement. So you'll notice that your heart rate might speed up a little bit. This is a steady, slow flow today. We'll be doing some wonderful stretches, but we'll also be continuously moving until we get onto the floor to do our Shavasana. So I happen to have 2 blocks here in case of, for when we do a runner's lunge, which will be our lunge today. We'll do a high lunge, but our runner's lunge, you might find that putting your hands on the ground, it's easier to have your hands on blocks. And that's the only, and also when we might need it for when we do an extended warrior, if you want to put your hand down on the ground as opposed onto your thigh. So just have them near you. Otherwise, you could sit for the first few moments. I'm coming off of my blanket because in a moment we're going to be doing a little bit of a stretchy flow. What I'm recommending is is that you take your right shin in front of your left and just sit for the first few moments, and then we'll start to do a stretchy seated flow, and then we'll be doing lots of sun salutations. So sitting up nice and tall. If you do need to sit on something, feel free. But for now, let the eyes close. Monday, first day of the week. Any first, whether it's the first day of the week or it's the first day of the month or being the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning. Lots of firsts. So how do we feel on those first few moments or those days or those months? Is it comfortable? Is it anxiety producing? What is that? What does that feel like? Start to deepen the breath if you haven't already. So feel the breath as it flows in and out. So instead of thinking of it as a first, it's actually just a day. It's just a moment in time. Just like any moment in time. We've just put a label on it. Interesting, isn't it? It really, Mondays, Sundays, whatever day it is, it conjures up, Fridays, conjures up memories of childhood, starting school, ending school, having weekends off. Let's gently open the eyes and let's interlace the hands, spin the palms up, stretch. So your right shin is in front of the left, not the ankle, but the shin. So we get into the hip joints. If that doesn't feel good, you can do ankles, that's fine. And release the hands to the ground. Once the hands touch down, take a little breath in and walk your fingers a little incy bit further away. And we're going to do some gentle sways of the back and the hips, unless you have a tender back. And then gently slide your hands towards your knees. And you're going to bring your feet in front of you onto your toes. Sit up tall and then cross your left shin in front of your right. We're going to do a few of these. We're going to move into boat as well. So left shin in front of right. Interlace the hands, spin the palms up, breathing in. Stretch through the side body and then release the hands to the ground. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, walk your fingers a little further forward. Let your head drop. Take an inhale, and then little sways, and that feels nice on your hips, on your back. So when I say sway, you sway or you don't sway. And then slide your hands to your knees. Bring your feet back in front of you, hands underneath your knees. Just tap the toes down, and then take your right shin in front of your left. Interlace the hands, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the ground, take an inhale, and then exhale, fold forward. Little sways. Let the head drop, release the tension in that neck. And then gently slide your hands to your knees, bring the feet in front of you into a boat. This time you can actually lift into a boat with the feet off the ground. And then cross left shin in front of right. Interlace the hands, inhale, stretch up through those arms. Exhale, release the hands down, on the fingertips, inhale, then exhale, take a tiny little walk forward with those fingers and little sways from side to side. And then gently slide the hands towards you, lift the legs up into a boat or into touching the toes to the ground. And then right shin, this is the last set. Interlace the hands, spin the palms up. Try with the unfamiliar interlace. Stretch a little higher this time, inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the ground. Come onto the fingertips, inhale, and exhale. Walk those fingertips a little further. Let yourself settle here. And then slide the hands to your knees one last time, a boat. And then left shin in front of the right, interlace, stretch, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, release the hands to the ground, take an inhale. And then exhale, let yourself go deeper into this stretch, breathing in and breathing out. And then gently slide the hands to your knees. One more boat. This time we hold the boat. You can either have, I'll swing around. You can either have the hands on the knees if you want, or hands on the ground, or hands right next to your knees. That's the version that's a little bit more challenging. And then come back up, cross the knees, and transition onto your hands and knees. Press back into a child's pose, arms long and strong. Stretching, swaying, inhaling, then exhale. Slide your hands to your knees, sit on those heels. Let's pause for just a moment. Turning inward to how your body feels. All the sensations, the tingling as the blood starts to circulate through the body. And then come to all fours. Take an inhale, and let's exhale, curl toes under, downward facing dog. Let's take a few petals of the feet to loosen up those calves and those ankles. Pressing into those hands, inhaling, exhaling. And then coming back to stillness. Let's take an inhale, and as you exhale, step right foot to right thumb. So you might need to assist it. And then we're in runner's lunge, so the back knee is off the ground. If you need to lower it, you can lower it. Framing the right foot with your hands or on blocks. Take an inhale, and then exhale, step left foot forward. Feet are hip distance. Inhaling, fingertips on shins, lift up halfway. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to continuously flow here. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back, runner's lunge. Inhale, stretch through the chest. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog.
Take one full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Take an inhale and exhale. Step left foot to left thumb. Ooh, as I clumped down. Try and be as more graceful than me. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, step right foot forward. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms. I'm keeping my knees pretty much bent. Exhale, hands to heart throughout the when we do the halfway. But you can straighten them as you get warmed up. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step left foot back. Runner's lunge. So as you inhale, press back through that left heel. Lift that chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees down. And then lower down, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into your sides, inhaling into a gentle cobra. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale and exhale, step right foot to right thumb. Runner's lunge. As you inhale, stretch through that back leg, lift your chest forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. This time, bring the hands above the head, a little gentle back bend. Exhale, float forward. Forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step right foot back. Runner's lunge. Inhale, stretch through the body. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Feel free to do vinyasa. You can always opt out to stay where you are. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All cobras today, no upward facing dogs. Take one full breath in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale and exhale, step left foot to left thumb. Inhale, runner's lunge. Stretch through the body. Exhale, step right foot forward. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep arms up to the sky. Hands together. Exhale, a little gentle back bend. Float all the way down, come down to the ground. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step left foot back. Runner's lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Choose to stay or inhale, vinyasa. Plank, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze elbows into your sides. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, step right foot forward, runner's lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Sometimes I get the breath screwed up a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep arms up to the sky. Let's take a pause here. Let the hands float in front of your heart. Pause, feeling in. Do you notice changes in the body, in your heart rate? You can even place a hand on your heart. Mine is, and we're not moving very fast. We're using lots of muscles, big major muscles. Let's now inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway. Exhale, step right foot back. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Come all the way down to the ground for just a moment. We're going to do some cobra push-ups. Hands either underneath your shoulders or a little further forward. Squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Take a deep breath in. And use your exhalation to lift up into your cobra. Soften the shoulders down. And then inhale at the top. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, lifting up. Make sure elbows squeezing. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. This is where you feel your arms working. Slide the hands under your shoulders. Come sit onto your heels for a moment. Place your hands on your heart. Noticing shifts in the pulse of your body. Your heartbeat. Come back to all fours. Take an inhale. So part of longevity is that we need to keep our circulatory system healthy. Curl the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step right foot to right thumb. This time high lunge. Open the feet wide. Make sure your hip distance is. Reach the arms up to the sky. Stretch the arms up. Right knees right over that right ankle. Back leg is straight. Breathing in and breathing out. And then open the legs into warrior two. So take your right foot to the left so that you're on a tightrope. Arms reach out to the sky. So we're going to get a heart rate up simply by using these huge, massive muscles in our legs. And our glute muscles. Thighs, arms out to the sides, breathing in. And breathing out. And then from here, right arm on the right thigh, spin the palm up. Left arm stretches to the sky, then over to the right. You can take your block inside your right foot if you want to go a little bit deeper. Or onto the ground. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then use your legs to lift back up into warrior two. Breathing in. And breathing out. Another extended warrior, right forearm on the right thigh, left arm reaches away, or hand on the block, or inside your right foot, on ground or block. And then from here, just lower both hands to the ground, framing that right foot, curl the back toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Take an inhale and exhale, step left foot to left thumb. Reaching up, coming into your high lunge. Arms reach to the sky. Take a breath in and crescent lunge with gentle back bend. Deepen that front knee. Inhale. Then exhale, open up into warrior two. Powerful muscles that will get your heart rate, give it a little bit of a boost. Arms out to the sides, take an inhale. Exhale. Left arm on left thigh or inside your left foot. Right arm reaches up and then over to the left. So you can always bring that left hand inside your left foot. That's only maybe on block or on the ground. That's only if this extended warrior doesn't feel like it's doing enough with the hand on the thigh. Let's lift back into warrior two, using those muscles, the leg muscles, to lift yourself up, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do this one more time. Left arm on left thigh, right arm reaches to the left. Inhale, exhale. Let's lower the hands to the ground. Let's step right foot forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms stretch up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a hand or both hands on top of your heart. Feel in.
Inhale. Exhale. So notice how the heart is beating. If your heart had to work harder for that. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step left foot back. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step right foot back. Downward facing dog. Take one last vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lift back up, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Bring your feet to the middle of the mat. Turn your body to either side of the mat. And then widen those feet. Parallel those feet so they're pretty wide and their toes are slightly turned out. Lower the hands to the ground. So widen those feet. They might be, if you can get your legs almost as long as that mat, that's great. If not, then bring it a little closer in. And then bring your left hand under your face. So your wrist is slightly in front of your shoulders. And then right arm reaches up, out, and then up. And then bring that right arm back down. We're going to do a few sets on this side. Right arm reaches, stretch that right arm as far to the right as you can, and then lift it up. Knees are slightly bent here, maybe bent a lot. And then bring that right hand back down. Let's do that one more time. Reach that right arm up, stretch, and then lower that right hand down. This time we switch. Right hand under the face, wrist slightly in front of that right shoulder. Left arm stretches out to the left like a wing, and then up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower that left hand down. Just let it tap your right hand. And then inhale, reach out again, lift up, and then lower down. So legs are working like mad here to keep you stable. Inhale, reach that left arm up, stretch and twist. Lower that left hand down. Both hands on the ground, heel toe those feet just a little bit closer. Hands on the thighs, bend the knees and gently lift yourself up to standing. So keeping the toes parallel. Reach the arms up to the sky. Out in front of you. Bring your right arm under your left and twist. Eagle arms. This is too much. You could place your hands on your shoulders. Let's bend the knees and bring your elbows up towards the ceiling and then gently fold forward until the fingers might even touch the ground. Drop your head and do a few little sways from side to side. Breathing in, breathing out. As if you're washing the floor with your fingers. Coming back to stillness, bend the knees, get into a deep, deep, deep squat. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, gently lifting yourself up to standing. Lots of powerful moves here. Untwist those arms. Reach them out to the sides, and then bring your left arm under the right, twist. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, a gentle little back bend, elbows pointing upwards, and then let yourself fold forward. Little sways from side to side, breathing in, breathing out. And then come back to stillness, deepen that squat. It goes low as you can go. Take an inhale. And then exhale, gently push yourself all the way up. Oh, this is what I missed on the first side. Which uncross the arms, interlace the hands, straighten the legs. It's okay. And then release the arms down. Turn whichever toes are facing the front of the mat. Turn them forward. Step
forward. Take a pause here. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe it's slowed down. Just feel in. So you learn about your body, how it reacts, how it experiences certain moves, certain flows. So mine slowed down based on what we just did. And why it did is because we did forward folds. If that makes any sense, because forward bends help to calm the nervous system down. Come all the way down to the ground, forward bend. Step back, downward facing dog. Come onto your knees. Transition onto your right hip. Swing your legs forward. Bend those knees, take an inhale. Let's exhale gently. Ease yourself down onto your backs. No rushing here. Using these muscles, these massive muscles, your core muscles that are helping you to lower yourself onto the ground. So in other words, you're learning that you don't have to move fast to get your heart rate up. Yes, sometimes we need it. I do my spinning classes and my dancing classes. I get sweaty and my heart rate speeds up. I get that cardio, but you can also, you're working your heart in a different way in your yoga practices. Hug your knees into your chest. And let's let the knees drop to the left, open the arms out to the sides. Turn your gaze to the right. Just by holding a pose for a long period of time, you're using your major muscles, large muscle groups, that gets the heart, the heart needs to pump harder to keep you in those shapes. So you're working them differently, so we need a combination. Hug your knees into your chest, not just yoga. We need to walk, we need to run, whatever you do that is best for you. Let the knees drop to the right, turn a gaze to the left. That's why also weight training is so important, because you're also getting your heart rate up. And then let's gently lift your knees back up, hug your knees into your chest, and let's prepare for Shavasana. So when we're in Shavasana, I want you to take that pause we did multiple times in class. Pausing, feeling. Maybe bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your belly. Feel maybe now everything's kind of slowed down. And as you continue on for another few minutes and relax, the circulatory system. We talk about agility, we talk about mobility, moving with ease, active stretching, passive stretching. All of this isn't just muscles and fascia and bones. We're dealing with so many other systems in our bodies. The circulatory system, our lymphatic system, nervous system, all being impacted by these different things we do. This is what longevity is all about. Extending our lives, but not only extending them, that's okay, that's nice, but it needs to be quality. It's the quality of life that's important. And as I bring my hands in front of my heart to seal this practice, I hope you enjoyed it.
subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Namaste.